Welcome to Writer's Life, a place where we get the sight, sound, smell, taste, my particular writer's life. Smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. I wasn't going to do a lot of garbage in these anymore, but I decided to change my mind. Not that I've been doing a lot of videos. Give you a little idea where I am. My door is like a few down from there. Nice little neighborhood. Expensive, but nice. They have these little benches that have been here since Michelangelo's time, I guess. You can just sort of sit your ass here and have a beer if you want. Glass of wine. Sometimes music, they play music. Anyway, a little note about AI. Every writer's worst nightmare kind of thing for a while. That was the idea. But it's proven itself thus far that it really can't write. It can do like Facebook posts, and it can do Instagram posts, and it can do writing that's good for like maybe an influencer, but it still doesn't have that human touch. I'll give you an example. I ghosted a small piece this morning for this company that I sometimes work with, and very part-time, but the money I get from it is pretty good. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of my skis here, but I still have to find my sources and all that sort of stuff. So I use this one news outlet, and I could tell that the writing was AI. It just was. It was not up to snuff. It was but still it was a source, right? But the writing was awful. It was like, I don't want to even. It wasn't like sixth grade level. That's not how to even describe it. It was just more like, it was mechanized, and very, it was inhuman almost, if that makes sense. It didn't have like the human touch to it. Paint by the numbers kind of thing. But one thing the AI has proven really useful for thus far anyway is like, I can go on Grok and just be like, give me 500 really good keywords for an Amazon ad, and boom, it's right there. And what used to take like a half an hour to set up a decent Amazon ad now takes like 3 or 4 minutes, and I'm not kidding. Give me some ideas on an article for whatever, or give me some story ideas because I'm like tired and fresh out. There's new AI services like Deep L as in Larry, that like they can do a translation now that's 95% right on. Like, I mean, you can't beat that. In other words, we're like a year or two away from just all of us, especially those of us who have our own imprints. We're just like a year or two away from like exploding the market with our translations. It's going to be a whole nother market for us. So again, another reason why this is like the best time in the world ever to be a writer. Just so many opportunities. And I did an experiment. I tried a German edition of The Hunt for Nazi Gold, Chase Baker and The Hunt for Nazi Gold. I tried that out, and did my research, went over it with some people, whatever, and it's like 95% there. And so I'm going to give it a shot, and I'm going to publish it. If it turns out like they're like, this is like off or whatever, then I'll pull it. This is just purely an experiment. I want to see how this goes. If it works well, I'll do some of the Moonlights, because those would do well in Europe. Europe still loves its noir. In Italy, for instance, they call it giallo, which is yellow. I don't know why they call it yellow, but they do. Anyway, so that's just a little note on the AI. It's really proving to be a time saver for writers, I think, in very key ways. So don't be afraid of it. Is it going to replace you as a fiction writer? No, I don't think ever at this point. At least not in my time. So that's all. I hope everybody's doing well in the States and everywhere else around the world. And I'll talk to you later. Ciao, ciao.